Hey guys, check it out. You're watching Jonathan Clarke on YouTube. Oh no! Hi everyone, if you are someone who loves to hear about the love story of Zed and Addison, because I am such a huge fan of love stories like The Notebook and P.S. I Love You, it's my honor to join you once again this afternoon. Thank you so much for choosing to spend your Saturday evening with me, because it's always been my honor to upload and produce videos about Descendants of Zombies, because I feel very passionate about Descendants of Zombies unlike any YouTube creator ever has. Because I think with every video that you upload, you have to think about the person watching these videos and what they want to get the most out of every video you upload. And it's become very apparent to me that you guys have chosen me to be your voice of Descendants of Zombies and become somewhat of a hero over the course of the last year. Because over the last year, I've not only had the honor of talking about Descendants of Zombies, I've had the honor of meeting so many incredible fans who feel very passionate about Descendants of Zombies. So because you feel very passionate about Descendants of Zombies, you guys deserve the best when it comes to Zed and Addison reviews, when it comes to the future of Freya Skye and Malachi Burton, because they have so much to look forward to in that foreseeable future. And I, for one, am incredibly excited to be a part of it, along with its journey with each and every one of you. Because we feel very passionate about Descendants of Zombies. It's brought us that much closer together. And many of us have become the best of friends because of Descendants of Zombies. And it's something that we've held on to and kept with us for forever, which makes this such a huge honor. You know, I've been on YouTube for a very long time. For those of you who have been subscribed to this YouTube channel for what must feel like forever, and I do apologize for talking about how old I am and how long I've been around. But because I've been around for so long, I've achieved so much severity for every video that I've ever uploaded because of my opinion and how I felt about things like Alvin and the Chipmunks, Wizards of Waverly Place, Hannah Montana, Goof Troop, Gargoyles, and what have you, because I've been a part of every generation of Disney over the last at least 25 through 30 years. So because I've been around for a very long time, that has a lot to do with how I feel about Descendants of Zombies and how it's gone on to captivate millions of people. And I think without giving a chance to Meg Donnelly and Freya Skye and Milo Manheim and Malachi Burton, I think it's pretty much just jumping to a conclusion. Because one thing you've got to take into consideration is that so many people feel very passionate about this love story that has yet to ascend out of the abyss from out of nowhere between Malachi Burton and Freya Skye, because it's going to be something so special. Now, I know there's a lot of responsibility and a lot of stress on the shoulders of them right now, because people are wondering if they're going to live up to every expectation that people have as fans of the Zombies franchise, because people undeniably have fallen in love with this franchise so much. A franchise that nobody ever thought was going to amount to really anything and go on to captivate millions of people like it has. But the reason why it's gone on to captivate millions of people like it has is because so many people wanted to take a chance on it, much like myself. And take it from somebody who heard everything when it comes to critical reviews about zombies without even giving it much of a chance over the last year. I remember when these music videos were placed to be and Don't Mess With Us were first uploaded to the Vivo YouTube channels, and it received so much criticism within less than 24 hours. So I took to my YouTube channel and I told everybody they had to back off, because you were doing anything but giving it much of a chance. The people who chose to take a chance on the Place to Be music videos and the Don't Mess With Us music videos and the Do Like the Zombies Do music videos believed in it. And I have this to say to each and every one of you who believed in it so much. Thank you so much for never quitting on who and what you believed in. Because of you, people like Freya Skye and Malachi Burton are destined for greatness. And I think we need to continue to promote that, along with giving people hope for the foreseeable future when it comes to Descendants of Zombies. You guys are really going to have to forgive me, because I'm really one of the nicest guys to ever upload a video about Descendants of Zombies, because I feel very passionate about it. And passion has a lot to do with Descendants of Zombies, because if you don't possess that passion and you don't really feel how a fan feels about Descendants of Zombies, then you should never upload a video about Descendants of Zombies to begin with, because I think you've really got to understand your audience and how they feel about Descendants of Zombies and how much Descendants of Zombies has meant to them ever before you record and produce and upload a video about Descendants of Zombies. You know, I took a chance on Descendants of Zombies, but that wasn't without a lot of support from fans who believed in Descendants of Zombies. People were always knocking on my door. People were always emailing me saying, Jonathan Clarke, you got to upload videos about Descendants of Zombies because we love it so much. And after hearing what you guys had to say about Descendants of Zombies, I took a chance on it. And the one thing that I refrained from doing was uploading videos about criticism about The Rise of Red and about Zombies 4 Dawn of the Vampires, because I was just so honored to be a part of this premiere this past summer. The premiere of Zombies 4 Dawn of the Vampires was a premiere that I will never ever forget. I just bought a 65-inch TV just to let you guys in a little something, a little secret if you would. And watching Descendants of Zombies visuals on this 65-inch TV has become the greatest joy and one of the greatest honors I've ever had. Because I don't sit in front of a 65-inch TV and review Zombies 4 Dawn of the Vampires with the purpose of criticizing it, like many people have chosen to do. I sit in front of a 65-inch TV to watch Zombies 4 Dawn of the Vampires because I believe in it just as much as each and every one of you. And if you were to ask me what's going to happen next in the Zombies franchise, I can tell you what I think might happen in Zombies 4 Dawn of the Vampires or Zombies 5. But I don't know. And the reason why I don't know is because I'm a fan of Descendants of Zombies like each and every one of you. And I feel just as passionate, if not more, because I know there are people who know a lot more about zombies than I ever did. But I feel just as passionate as each and every one of you do. And I say that there are people who feel more passionate about zombies than what I ever have because you guys are some of the best fans in the world. Because you show it every single time. Your love and support for Descendants of Zombies is truly unparalleled to anything that I've ever experienced. And let me tell you guys, I have experienced a lot in my lifetime. I worked with the professional wrestling industry for over 20 years. I covered every aspect of Disney and entertainment that you can possibly think of, profiling celebrities like Lindsay Lohan and Hilary Duff and Ashley Tisdale, who I was a huge fan of. I've been around for a very long time. But I have never experienced the profound impact that Descendants of Zombies would go on to have on millions of hearts because you guys believed in it so much. And because of that, you guys have been able to outshine any amount of criticism that Descendants of Zombies may have encountered over the last 7 years. Because a lot can happen in 7 years. I had this conversation with my dad many years ago before he passed away. And he said to me when I was worrying about countless things, he said, Jonathan, a lot can happen in 7 years. And little did I know that he was right, because 7 years later, I would be sitting in this chair, having no idea where my parents are today, so hopefully watching from high above, talking to millions of people about how I feel about Descendants of Zombies, which became the greatest honor of my life and an honor that I would choose over anything else that I could ever have the honor of experiencing or doing in my lifetime, because you guys had better believe that sitting in this chair, there is no place I would rather be in front of this camera, sitting in front of this microphone, recording my thoughts about Descendants of Zombies for each and every one of you, because I saw something special in the Place to Be music video, and that's why I took more of a chance on it than any other YouTube creator ever had, because I saw something special coming from people like Freya Sky and Mala Manheim, who were a part of this music video, who wanted to be a part of this music video more than anything else in the world, who wanted to be a part of this franchise and get it to the position that it's in to really have taken over. It went to number 1 on Disney Plus. It had millions of hours of stream time. I think something like 250 million hours plus of stream time. And you think about the original trailer of The Rise of Red, 89 million views in just under 10 days. 89 million views in just under 10 days, in case you didn't hear me the first time. That really puts into perspective how popular Descendants of Zombies is. And if you're wondering if Zombies 5 is going to happen, even though 2028 feels like forever away, I know I get it. And you're saying to yourself, hey, Jonathan Clarke, that means you've got to upload Descendants of Zombies videos for us for the rest of your life. We'll support you. We'll hit your like button. We'll subscribe to your YouTube channel. We'll do everything that a fan has to do but Descendants of Zombies for you and because of you, because you're cool. I get that. Thank you so much for that, because I'd certainly never expected to become as popular as what I did or as revered for uploading videos about Descendants of Zombies. You guys are so cool because you feel very passionate about Descendants of Zombies, and I'm here to tell each and every single one of you that there is nothing wrong with ever being a fan of Descendants of Zombies, because I think it's cool too. You know, years ago I used to love a movie called The Notebook. I read both the book and I saw the movie, and I felt very passionate about the story between Noah and Allie. I think I got the characters right because it's been forever since I watched that movie. But I still have it as a part of my DVD collection because it was one movie that I couldn't go without ever having been a part of my DVD collection. And I can't even begin to tell you how many times I watched The Notebook and I read the book, because there was so much detail that was left out of the movie that was in the book, because you have a greater appreciation after you see the movie and you read the book, because many people watch the movie and they go read the book to see what detail was left out of it. But the one thing I appreciated about it was how Nicholas Sparks was able to write this beautiful love story, and he would do many years later for a movie called The Last Song and a book, The Last Song, that Miley Cyrus starred in, which I was also a huge fan of. But the thing about these love stories were they were so incredibly beautiful. P.S. I Love You was a good one too. And I just saw a really good movie called Regretting You, which was a beautiful movie that really put into perspective just how valuable people who come into our lives mean so much to us when it's all said and done, because that one special friend that we're able to keep and hold on to forever and always remains with us and helps us make sense of situations that we really can't on our own. So I think that how precious life is and how valuable time really is really put into perspective because of things like The Notebook and P.S. I Love You, and that's why I've been such a huge fan of these love stories. So when it comes to love stories represented by Descendants of Zombies, I will forever and always remain supportive of it, and I will forever and always remain supportive of the futures of people like Meg Donnelly and Kylie Cantrell and everything that goes with it, because I think if we're going to post videos about Kylie Cantrell and Meg Donnelly, then we should post videos about Kylie Cantrell and Meg Donnelly thinking what would ever happen if they saw these videos, because I know more than I ever have that people like Clarke Cantrell watch these videos all the time. They wouldn't be on YouTube if they didn't want to watch videos about how people felt about them. Unfortunately, the videos that are being uploaded are leaving people like Clarke Cantrell reduced to tears because she feels as if she's not living up to a certain standard or criteria of how somebody feels about her. And that's something that's completely uncalled for. And that's something that I've noticed in every TikTok video and every YouTube video that Clarke Cantrell has ever been a part of. She never fails to be reduced to tears because of how people feel about her. But you know something? You guys are the greatest fans in the world, and you show it every single time because you always help Clarke Cantrell make sense of situations that she never could. And what Clarke Cantrell has got to realize is that some of her best friends are each and every one of you because of how much love and support you've shown to each and every one of her. I think that every single time we come out with so much love and support for Clarke Cantrell and Meg Donnelly, that really goes a long way. And I really wish more people would upload nice videos about Descendants and Zombies to give you guys hope, if anything, for the foreseeable future. Because if you believe in Zombies 5, if you believe in Descendants 5 Wicked Wonderland amounting to far more than you ever thought possible, then perhaps you should continue to believe that. Because I've never wanted to take that away from anybody. And I think that we have a future to be really excited about. Do I think that people like Clarke Cantrell should be crying all the time? No. They should be focusing on what matters, and they should always know forever and always that they've always been a part of something special, and they've always been a valuable part of each and every one of our lives, because we've thought of being friends with Clarke Cantrell for a very long time, and we forever and always remained supportive and in the corner of Clarke Cantrell. And I just want to let you guys know something. Because of the love and support that you guys have shown this YouTube channel, regardless of what becomes of these franchises, Descendants of Zombies, regardless of who comes in and out of our lives, because of these franchises, you guys will forever and always have me, because you've never really had consistency when it comes to the Descendants of Zombies franchises. People are always coming in, people are always leaving, and just as we get used to them, they say goodbye. So I just want to let you guys know that you will always have my voice associated with Descendants of Zombies, because for some reason it's become very apparent that there's always been something about my voice having been associated with Descendants of Zombies and being your voice of Descendants of Zombies, which is something that I proudly advertised, because each and every one of you have meant so much to my life, because you guys gave me a chance to be heard and seen by more people than ever before. You know, 7.5 years ago, I thought my career was over. I was on YouTube, I was a radio show host, and I was juggling different occupations, and everything I was talking about really didn't feel right. It never really made sense to me. So whatever niche I was providing commentary on, nobody really took serious. I was involved with the professional wrestling industry for years, and I was interviewing thousands of wrestlers. I had the honor of meeting thousands of people through my job. But nothing I ever was talking about on the radio really never made sense, because I was the co-host of a YouTube channel, I was the co-host of a radio show, and I was always having to put over somebody else other than myself. But what I wanted nothing more than ever before was to have my voice heard by more than I was ever given credit for. And Descendants and Zombies gave me the chance to host my own show, to be able to come home and sit in front of my camera every night and talk about Descendants and Zombies, because I knew somewhere out there in this really big universe, because this universe is only so big, no matter how big it seems to be, there is a girl who loves to watch Descendants and Zombies videos, and I wish more people realized that there was always a girl out there who loved Descendants and Zombies videos. So because she loves Descendants and Zombies, her opinion about Descendants and Zombies is what matters over every critic, over every big-time YouTube creator, and how somebody really feels about Descendants and Zombies, because there are these passionate people who love Descendants of Zombies so much, who deserve far better reviews for a very long time. And I just want to say to each and every one of you, for those of you who have watched these ridiculous reviews of Descendants of Zombies, my heart goes out to each and every one of you, and forever and always will remain with each and every one of you, because I have forever and always believed that you guys have deserved far better, because you've idolized these characters. You have felt more than honored to be a part of events like the Worlds Collide Tour and the premiere of Zombies 4 Dawn of the Vampires. Many of you were so excited about Zombies 4 Dawn of the Vampires and the Place to Be music videos premiere. You guys couldn't stop talking about it. You guys couldn't stop watching it. And that would remain to be more true than ever before after the premiere of the Snow Angels music video, because you guys showed so much support for that. It became one of the highest rated reviews that I ever posted for a music video in the history of this YouTube channel, with over 4,000 views when it came to the Snow Angels music video. And I'm so appreciative of each and every one of you because of that, because you guys took a loser on YouTube and turned him into a celebrity overnight. And I have each and every one of you to thank for that. You know, I don't know where we're headed in the future of Descendants of Zombies, but I'm excited to be a part of it with each and every one of you. I have no idea how critics are going to feel about Descendants 5 Book of Wonderland by the time it premieres, but I think we have more of a reason than perhaps ever before to be excited about this one. And I think that if we're excited about it, the least we can do is post great reviews for people to feel inspired about Descendants of Zombies, because I can talk about this for hours. I can talk about how beautiful the friendship is between Malia Baker and Kylie Cantrell. I know there have been a lot of rumors about the relationship and a lot of things that go with it, about how they feel about each other, how they're together in a relationship, how they've been unfollowing people more recently on Instagram. I get that. I think there's a story about how they unfollowed each other on Instagram, but it's all about how much you believe that, or how much you believe in their friendship. And I think more people believe in their friendship and how they've stood by each other's side more than they do any ridiculous rumor that's ever been posted about Descendants of Zombies. And again, I do apologize to each and every one of you who had to experience that, because I know that a lot of people tend to take advantage of Descendants of Zombies, and that's truly unacceptable, especially with how people feel about these franchises. You know, guys, this has been an incredible 10 years for me, and a decade that I will never ever forget, because I not only had the honor to talk about Descendants of Zombies, I had the honor of meeting thousands of people who would eventually go on to subscribe to this YouTube channel, having made it one of the most popular Descendants of Zombies YouTube channel in the world. We may not be the most popular Descendants of Zombies YouTube channel in the world as of right now, but that doesn't mean that we can't get there, and we're not at least one of the most popular Descendants of Zombies YouTube channels in the world, because we are. And it has everything to do with each and every one of you who are subscribing to this YouTube channel, whom I can never seem to thank more than enough for all the love and support that you've shown every video that I've ever uploaded. Guys, seriously, from my heart to yours, thank you so much. And I think that if we're going to post videos about Descendants of Zombies, the least thing we can do is continue to give people hope for that foreseeable future, because the reality of it is that we're faced with is that we're all going to be a part of something spectacular. It's all about how much we believe in the idea of us being a part of something spectacular, because we still have so much of a long way to go, and a long way that I'm incredibly excited to be a part of with each and every one of you, and because of each and every one of you, because you guys are the reason why this YouTube channel happens. You're the reason why this YouTube channel exists. And if I've wanted to do anything, it is to shy away from the criticism that Kylie Cantrell and Freya are faced with all the time. Because when you look at events like the Macy's Day Thanksgiving Day Parade, which happened just yesterday, and how much effort Disney put in behind it, you can choose to criticize Disney as much as what you want. But the reality of it is, they believe in these stars just as much as you believe in these stars. I believe in these stars just as much as you believe in these stars. So we're in this together. So if we're going to die, and die because of a zombie apocalypse going to happen at any given moment, because I'm the only guy crazy enough to live near a soda plantation and a chemical plant that could explode at any given moment, I know how convenient. If I'm going to die because of a zombie apocalypse breaking out at any given moment, there is no niche that I would rather die with, because of the love and support that you guys have shown for it and forever and always remain with you, than the fans of Descendants of Zombies, because you guys are some of the greatest fans in the world. I may never know what the future has in store for Descendants of Zombies, but I've loved offering you my predictions, and I've loved how you've watched every video that I've uploaded 85,000 channel views later. That really says a lot about how far this YouTube channel has come, because I never ever thought this YouTube channel would see over 85,000 channel views, much less 3,000 subscribers. Oh my God. That's really amazing, because I never ever thought this YouTube channel would go on to have such a profound impact on my life and change my life the way that it has. Because 25 years ago, to host a radio show from your parents' basement, it was really difficult to do it. It was really difficult to put your voice out there and really put across a message that would be heard by so many wonderful people. It may have taken me 25 years to achieve so much rarity, but I know now more than I ever have before in my lifetime that I will go down in history for being one of the greatest of all time, a GOAT if you would, because so many people have believed in this YouTube channel and believed in every video that I've uploaded from the very beginning. And thank you to those who have been here from the very beginning and who have watched every single video that I've ever had the honor of uploading about Descendants of Zombies, because when it comes to these two franchises, nobody is going anywhere anytime soon. I know you've heard rumors about this person or that person having been kicked off the Zombies cast. Nobody is going anywhere anytime soon, and one should believe in an undeniable future for Descendants of Zombies and be excited about it more than perhaps you ever have. So if you have not subscribed to this YouTube channel, because nobody is going anywhere anytime soon, perhaps you should go ahead and get that out of the way right now, because I have so much to say and get to about Descendants of Zombies. I will return just before sunset this evening with one final video for you guys, because I love recording and producing this podcast. Thank you so much for watching the latest episode of Jonathan Clarke Video Blogs and spending your Saturday evening with me, because there is no place in the world I'd rather be than sitting behind this microphone having recorded my thoughts about Descendants of Zombies for each and every one of you. Thank you so much. We all love Descendants of Zombies because of Zed and Addison and the upcoming love story yet to be seen by Victor and Nova, which I'm really excited about. God, these girls, they look so incredible together, and I'm really excited about it. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support you've shown this YouTube channel. Thank you so much for watching. Stay calm and zombie on into that foreseeable future, because there is a future to be talked about, and one to be really excited about, and one that I could never feel more honored to be in your presence and to be excited for. Thank you so much for having watched this video.